discussing the 15th question. Identify the customers who have booked tickets for all types of flights. Write a SQL query to display name of the identified customers. And there is a note that the types of flight are not only the ones defined in the sample data. Okay, that's okay. We can have maybe we have international and domestic. We may have other flight types also. Okay, so it is specifically mentioned that. Now you understood like the question, identify the customers who have booked tickets for all types of flight types. Okay, write a SQL query to display the name of the identified customer. The customer who has booked for all types, I need to get it. So first thing is what I need to do is, obviously I need to do a inner join with booking and flight and customer. Okay, so first how do you approach this one? How I will write is, I need to identify the distinct flight types. What are the distinct flight types we have? So how many count is there? Let me see. Select distinct flight type. Okay, from flight. If you run this query, sorry, from flight. If I run this, I have to so if I run this one, so I've got domestic and international. But what if you have other, like you need to write a the query in a very generic way. So I'll take the count of distinct flight type. Okay, now I need to club it. So I need to identify the customer should be booking. The count should be always however, like if you have three also, you should have three flight bookings, right? So what I will do now, I'll take b dot customer ID. Okay, at c comma count of for all the flight types also I need to check, right? So count of distinct f dot flight type. Okay, I'll take this as count. Distinct f dot flight as count from flight f inner join with booking b. Okay, on f dot flight id equals to b dot flight id. Okay, we'll do a group by with b dot customer id and take this entire thing as an inline view. Okay, I'll take it as, I'll give a name as alias name as t, and I then do a inner join. Okay, with customer c. Customer c already I have given, right? So okay, I'll use customer c1. Okay, on c1 dot customer id equals to t dot customer id. Okay, where count equals to, I'll take this distinct as this one, take it as count. Okay, count equals to, give a outer query. And now from the outer I need to get select c as customer id comma customer name from Yes. Okay. So b dot customer ID as
Customer ID is from table T, I think.
flight F1 inner join booking. Dot flight. Sorry, customer ID. So I'm getting t dot customer ID. Okay, where is the t dot customer ID is here. So actually I'm extracting b dot customer ID here. Okay, it should be actually have taken this as C, right? So I have taken C as customer ID. Okay, now I need to do a inner join, outer join, right? So here it will be t dot C. Okay, seems to be a little complex for you, but you know what I have done is first I have taken the distinct flight type from the. Okay, 1 second. So identify the customers who have booked tickets for all types of flights. Okay, the flight types of flights are not only the ones defined in the sample data. So we need to look in a generic way, more generic way. So what I have done is like for all types of flights, right? I need to see. So first I took the count of the distinct flight type from the flight, and then in the inner query again have taken the account, and it should be matching. So for each customer ID I need to see, right? So one customer ID who has booked it, the customer who has booked all the flights. So that is why I have done a inner join with the flight ID for the each customer ID, and again have taken this condition. Okay, just go back to my query here. You see here. So here the C304 Albert and C301 John. Okay, if you go back to my data. Okay, if you go back to my data here, C301, if you observe John. Okay, C301 John F105 has booked business class. Okay, also, so identify the we need to have booked the tickets for all type of flights. Okay, all type of flights like Spice Jet, Indian so flight types like domestic and international, right? So domestic and international. So C301 Albert, if you see F101 he has booked, and also F105 which is international, domestic and international he has booked, and also Robert. Another one is like Albert C304. C304 you see economy. Okay, C304 has booked F104, which is international. Again, same C304 F101, which is domestic. Has booked both international and domestic. Okay, so these are the two customers who booked all type of flight. Okay, that is why I have taken the distinct account and identified it. Inner join, I have done an inner join the group by. So you are getting the for